Hi, I'm Dr. Theresa Ramsey from Revitalize Functional Medicine, and today I want to provide you an update on the COVID-19 virus of 2020. I want to start with some statistics, as I've done on my other videos. In Arizona, when I shared with you on March 17th, there were 12 cases, and there were no deaths. We have 919 cases and 18 deaths. That's a huge jump in numbers, which is why we all want to socially isolate ourselves as much as possible with our families and loved ones. And while we're doing that, we want to find things to laugh at because laughter increases our immune response. Let's look at our country. In the US, there are 142,793 cases with 2,490 deaths. A lot of them are in New York and New Jersey, where they're really hit pretty hard. My heart goes out to all of you on the East Coast. My heart goes out to everyone who has any experience with this virus, whether it be a friend or a family member that's suffering. And I will share with you things that we can do to help you. Worldwide, there are 739,385 cases with 35,019 deaths. That's why they call this a pandemic. A pandemic is when many people in the same area have the same illness. And this is a worldwide pandemic that we now have. We must take this seriously for it to stop. What I want to share is why this virus is so strong. So this virus is a ball, and it's got spikes coming out of it. These spikes recognize something on our cell, so my hand is a cell. So the virus comes in, it doesn't take much of the virus, a very small amount is all that it needs to latch on to a part of our cell membrane called ACE2, angiotensin converting enzyme 2. That's what it recognizes and locks onto, and it's abundant in our lung fields. There's something else that our body does to help this virus replicate. It's an enzyme. The enzyme name is furin. What it does is it slices it into two. That's the first step in replication of the virus. So our body's helping this virus grow. Of course, immunocompromised and elderly patients are going to have the highest risk so far that we know, because this virus will infect the lower lungs as well as the upper lungs. When it hits the lower lungs, there's lots of inflammation and debris that compromises gas exchange. In addition, we go into a hyperimmune response because it's a type of virus we've not seen before. And when that happens, we can go into septic shock. With septic shock, our organs lack blood flow and therefore die. So our role is to help us stay as healthy and strong as possible. And I want to share that 80% of our immune system is in our gut. It's called our microbiome. Things that ruin our gut will be stress, alcohol, medications like steroids and antibiotics and NSAIDs. They have a negative impact on the villi in our gut, which holds our good bacteria, which is what we fight with. So what can we do? Lower our stress response as much as possible. That's a crazy thing to say right now because everybody is on high alert and stress. But what we can do ourselves is try to lower our stress by meditating, watching funny movies together, playing games at home. We're doing FaceTime with family members that aren't here. Also eating as well as we can, right? Drinking lots of water, making sure we're getting a lot of sleep. We have Corona wellness packets. We have Corona packets of supplements that patients are buying that I want to show you. So we've pre-made them. And what's in here is everything to support your immune system now, to strengthen it, as well as herbs to help fight it. One in particular that we got in recently is called Viricid, which many of you know because you've been asking us for it. And what is in this is something that will kill viruses by taking 2 capsules every 2 hours. It's a really nice one. We finally got it back in stock. There's other things as well that we have. And I don't want you to forget about the vitamin C drips that we do at our office. We put this into a bag and you have it as an IV. And this is what they are using in hospitals in New York. This is what they used in China. And it is experimental because it's not recognized by the FDA, but it is what's working. And we have already had success with this with one Corona patient, and she is fine. Her friend who doesn't live here, unfortunately, has passed away. So we have lots for you. We come to your house if you're sick. Please call the office if you need support now, and we will be happy to take care of you. Thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.